What is a hung jury and why does it happen? Imagine sitting in a courtroom, listening carefully to the evidence, and then working with 11 other people to decide if someone is guilty or not. Now, picture that no matter how long you talk, you just can't agree. That's what a hung jury is. A hung jury happens when the jury members cannot reach a unanimous decision or the required voting margin after many hours or even days of discussion. This means they cannot decide if the defendant is guilty or not guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. When this occurs, the judge will declare a mistrial, which means the case is not finished. The prosecution then has the choice to try again with a new jury or to drop the case altogether. During the trial phase, the jury's job is to listen to all the evidence, consider the facts, and follow the judge's instructions on the law. They must work together to decide if the evidence proves guilt beyond a reasonable doubt. Sometimes, though, they just can't find common ground. This deadlock can happen for a few reasons. One reason is that jurors might see the evidence differently. Some might believe a witness is truthful, while others doubt their credibility. The case might be very complex, with many charges or confusing legal points, making it hard for jurors to agree. The high standard of proof in criminal cases means jurors need to be very sure before convicting. If even one juror has doubts, they might refuse to convict, leading to a deadlock. Personal beliefs or biases can also play a role. Jurors come from different backgrounds and life experiences, which can influence how they interpret the evidence or the defendant's actions. Sometimes, jurors simply hold opposing views that they can't reconcile despite discussion. In many places, the law requires all jurors to agree on a verdict in criminal cases. If even one juror disagrees, the jury cannot reach a verdict, and a hung jury results. Some jurisdictions allow a majority or supermajority in civil cases or specific criminal cases, but if the required agreement isn't met, a mistrial is declared. When a hung jury happens, the judge will usually ask the jury if they think more discussion might help. If they remain deadlocked, the judge declares a mistrial. The case then might be retried with a new jury, or the charges could be dropped. A hung jury shows how important the jury's role is in protecting against wrongful convictions. It also highlights how difficult it can be to reach a consensus when opinions are divided. It can mean more time, money, and emotional stress for everyone involved, including the court, the defendant, and the prosecution. So, in simple terms, a hung jury is when the jury can't agree after trying very hard. It often happens because of different views on the evidence, the legal standards, or how complicated the case is. It ends with a mistrial and sometimes a new trial, showing just how challenging jury deliberation can be in the judicial process.